Before the video starts, here's something I forgot. Of course, this list is not complete. There are other things I love about my Tesla, like autopilot, keeping me safe and straight on this road here while I have my hands up in the air, or how fast the car accelerates. Alright, so this list is not complete, but there are things that I really like about the Tesla. Enjoy the video. Hi guys, welcome to a new video on my wonderful channel here on YouTube. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day. We had really high temperatures, up over the hundreds yesterday, but today it's back in the 90s and it's just beautiful. Alright, let's get into the video. Here we have the Tesla Model Y, my Tesla Model Y, and I have a lot of videos coming up, but this time it's about this guy here again, and it's about 6 things I love about my Tesla Model Y. And then the next video will be 6 things I do not like about my Tesla Model Y. I don't want to say hate, because there's nothing I hate, but there's certainly certain things I don't like, or even don't like at all. Hate, well, but I'm not saying hate. Anyways, the list is not really in an order, so number 1 is not what I love most about it, but I just mix them up, you know. Let's just mix it up. All right, let's walk around while we talk about that. Number 1 is the whole package. It's the practicality of the car. You know, it's an SUV, it has all-wheel drive, and it has a lot of room. So it's a very, very practical car. You can use it for a lot of different reasons, and it just suits about anyone. It's just really, really practical, you know. There's a lot of room in it. Like, let's open the trunk here. Excuse that. So, look at all the room we have here. You know, it's a pretty big trunk, a lot of room underneath. I mean, it's just a practical vehicle. There's a lot of room inside the vehicle too. You know, you could fit 6 people in, no problem. I mean, it's just a great all-around practical car to own. Now that was the mirrors that unfolded, because it locks by itself for safety. And yeah, look at this. I could sit in here. I'm a pretty tall guy, but look at my knees. Plenty of room. Can sit in the middle too. There's no hump in the middle here. Put my legs underneath. I mean, just a nice car, a nice place to be, the front and at the rear. So practical vehicle, tons of headroom too. Very practical vehicle, all-wheel drive, lots of cargo. It has the frunk, of course, and the frunk is nice too. Compare the frunk to another vehicle like the Bach E. It's a lot smaller, you know. So let's open the frunk and look at that. Here we go. Here's the frunk. Lots of room in that too, and I can open it over my app on my phone. I mean, the whole package is just really practical. Very nice car. Close it the way Tesla wants it. Just put your hand on it and push down. And yeah, it is annoying that it keeps locking itself, but also that is a nice safety feature that comes with the Tesla Model Y and with other Teslas too, of course. Number 2, it's the HVAC system. You know, it's just the climate. It's just always ready, and you set the temperature on your phone that you wish to have. You can set on your phone the time you leave to work, the time you leave work to go back home, and your car is always at the right temperature. I have it at 70 degrees. In the winter, that cabin heats up within minutes. Not kidding. In the summer, it cools down within minutes. It is absolutely amazing. I've never had that on another car, and I'll tell you, I didn't used to be a Tesla lover at all. I disliked electric vehicles and Teslas for a long time, but it's just amazing how good that works. And right now, let's go in the car. Go in here. It's set at 71, and look at this. I have it set at keep the climate on. So while I was outside, it kept the temperature at 71 the whole time. You know, you have dog mode, you have camp mode, and when you turn that on, camp mode is when you're camping, it keeps the temperature the same level the whole time. You can sit inside here, watch your videos or entertainment, and it keeps it on dog mode. It keeps the temperature on a climate that's good for a dog, and it shows it on the screen too with the dog, and it says that the owner will be back soon, so nobody breaks the window. Just really good, just a really good system. And the HVAC is also very easy to adjust. You can adjust where the air comes out. You adjust it with your finger here, and notice this, the passenger side is right now, it's turned off. Also no temperature set, but if you sit a person on the seat, that turns on automatically on the passenger side, and then your temperature, your climate on the passenger side works too. Heated steering wheel, heated windshield wipers, it says. I'm not sure how that works. It's supposed to make it so they don't freeze onto your windshield. Heated seats, of course. The rear and the front has heated seats. It's just a very good system, very easy to use, and it's always ready. No matter where you are, it's always ready. Also, you have cabin overheat protection, so when you park, you turn cabin overheat protection on, and as soon as the temperature reaches a certain the temperature reaches a certain number, the car starts turning the AC on and cools it down. I'll show you that on my phone. Not sure if you can see it. The cabin overheat protection is on, and you can turn it on with no AC, so it only turns the fans on to save some battery, or with AC like I have it now, and then you can set 90, 95, 100 degrees. I set it at 100 degrees. And also that is a great feature that Tesla has, and that most other cars, they don't have that. I don't even know any car right now that has that feature. It's just great. So that's definitely something I love. The heated steering wheel also is turned on in the morning when I get in the vehicle to drive to work in the winter. Of course, in the summer it does not turn it on, it turns the AC on. Great system. Of course it uses some battery, but it's minor, really minor. So that is really good. So that leads us to number 3. The car is always ready. No matter where you are, it is always ready. The temperature is set. Your phone is your key. So you come to your car, the phone unlocks the car right away. Right now I have my phone in my pocket. Let's go out. We'll move away from the car and it will lock, because the car detects that my phone is in my hand here, and it's leaving the vehicle. Watch. Come on, there you go. It locks the vehicle. So now the vehicle is locked, and Sentry mode is armed, so it records. Now I go to the car, put my phone in my hand. I don't have to put it by the car. I have it behind my, I have it in my back pocket now. Here's my hand. Open it up. Opens right up. The HVAC system, everything is on. Everything fine. So works good. Here's the phone. It's always ready, the car, you know. And always ready also means I plug it in at night. It charges up to the percentage I want. Usually I set it at 90%, between 80 and 90. So in the morning when I get there, it's ready. It's fully charged. So my garage is my gas station, and that's what I mean with always ready as well. It is just an amazing concept, you know. Yeah, let's see that we are outside here. Let's do where are we at? Number 4. Number 4 I struggle a little bit with. It's the design, you know, the looks and the design. I tell you why I struggle. I like it, but it's also something I don't like. Now let me tell you why I like it. This design here came out, I believe, with the Model 3 kind of 18 or earlier. I don't know, don't quote me on that please. But for the Model Y, it came out in 2020, and now we're 23. We'll be approaching 24, and it's still looking good, you know. It's still a design that looks fresh. It doesn't look dated. If you buy a Hyundai, after a couple of years, your Hyundai looks dated. It's just a fact. This design here just looks still modern, and it's a good looking car. It's not exciting looking, but it's good looking. I also like the lines. Check this out. You have the glass starting here. It goes all the way over, and it ends up right here. See that, how round it goes from windshield? It's a pretty cool design, and it has hips here on the side. See that? So I think the design is well made. It's well thought through. The flush handles, it's just pretty cool, and I really like the design in terms of how round it is and still has some design feature. Like, see, this line here comes from those hips at the back and end right here in the headlight, as well as these here is what turns into your glass roof, and then at the hatch, which is, I think, is pretty good looking as well. This line here continues this way, you know, and it goes all the way out here. So it is well thought through, you know. It's not bad. And also the plug where you put the cord in. Other cars, it looks, they have an ugly big lid somewhere in the front. Here they just integrated it in your taillight here. It should open when I tap it, but since the car is locked, it might not. Let me see, something always fails when you try, but no problem. We'll take the remote, the phone, and go on controls and open the port, and there we go. See where it is. See how well that's integrated there? I mean, you wouldn't think it is there if you wouldn't know. And that for a car that's honestly pretty old now, the design and everything. So pretty cool stuff. Okay, it's getting warm, so let's go back inside for the next plant. This should close by itself. Whew, here we are, and it's still open. Well, I can close it here too. There, closed. Okay, the next number I have, what I like about my Tesla is the tech and software. The tech and software is always updated, no matter what happens, you know, in the world. This tech here, the software, is always up to date. Now you can I don't want to go through the whole thing. You can go through there, and it shows you if you have the latest software, and I do have the latest software. And Tesla always adds things to it, you know. Like just now, the latest software update, they added a game, some vampire game. I don't know what it is. I'm not too much into the games in the car, but they added a game. They also added that your headlights turn on better at different times, you know, like when it gets dark, of course, but also when it rains. And they add like kind of that they adjust the functions a little bit, you know, how the high beams work. They just anything that needs to be done gets changed and added. Sometimes there's whole things get added, like buttons are being added or removed, you know. You can turn your heated steering wheel on auto now, you know. That was something that was added this winter, which is pretty cool, you know. Yeah, there's the biohazard mode here. So biohazard mode, it filters the air through a HEPA filter, which is also pretty cool. And it is not just a gadget, it really does work. Like if you live in a city with a lot of smog, people really like that, and it's been tested. There are videos out there. Side note, yeah, the software is constantly being modified, constantly being improved, and that is a great thing. All those features here, they're constantly being changed and improved, you know. Autopilot's being improved too. A lot of stuff is being improved and changed, and it does that, you know, from one day to another. There could be another software update, and all of a sudden something just got improved on the Tesla, which is great. For example, the Sentry mode, the view got improved on the phone, you know. And you have your phone out, you have now a full view of Sentry mode all the cameras at once all together. You can see them, which is great. That's something new that they did. So if you have a Tesla, your software is always up to date. If you buy a Kia, your software might be up to date when you get it, but then a couple years later you have an old software on your Kia and it gets boring, you know. This doesn't get boring because the software improves. The car ages, the software does not age. So that's something I love about the Tesla. Now the next number, that's number 6, is Sentry mode. I love Sentry mode. It's a safety feature that many people don't think about. You park, someone comes close to your car, all the cameras around, I believe there's 8 cameras, and not all of them, but most of them record, and they see who broke into your car, who hit your car, who drove past your car, what happened, and they record that. And that is very, very important for your insurance and for you to get your money back and have the feel of safety. Also, I can watch Sentry mode on my phone, you know. I'll show you that in a little while. Let me see if I have a video ready here on the car that the car recorded, and I'll show that. I'll turn this away for a second here till I found what I need. Oh, the arcade has a new game. Oh, I just talked about that, right? Dash cam. And the dash cam is good too. The dash cam records while you drive. So this is our stuff here. Then you can go on, shows you the towns where you were, shows you where you were. Let me just go through this really close here. Yeah, here's a parking garage, and you can tell there was a car just driving by. There, see that? It's hard to see on here, but the car recorded the front view, left view, right view, the rear, you know, back to the front. It records, and it has a whole video. You can see someone doing something by a car. It records, I think it records long. See, for 3 minutes. Of course, if the person keeps messing with your car, it records longer. So great feature there from Tesla. Or when you drive it, the dash cam is automatically on. Let's see, driving, the dash cam records while you drive, and you can switch here. Left view, rear view, that's the rear view, right view, back to the front. Yeah, see how nice that is. Very nice. So that's a feature I really enjoy. And also on your phone it does show you Sentry, and see if that works while I'm in the car here. Live cameras, let's see what we got here. Refresh. See if that works while we sit in the car, or if it does not work. It says cameras unavailable. Make sure nobody's in the car. Okay, we have to go outside and we'll give that another try. Let's walk away a little bit. Oh, that looks like there's some weather coming up there. I'll go home after this. Okay, we're not in the car right now. The car is locked. Okay, here's the cameras, and there you can see myself standing there with that one there, front one. See, there's me turning around now, looking at the car. There's the right side, and then we have the left side. We have the rear. I'm not sure if this shows at the camera. I hope it does. And there's me again, and we go back to another camera, and then you can honk over the remote. Even if you see a bad guy messing with your vehicle, you can honk. It honks. You can flash the lights, and notice it flashes the lights and the fog lights, which is funny. You can make a fart. There's a fart button. That was a short one. Let's do another one. That one was better. So it's kind of silly, and you can talk into the car and tell the person to move away, you know, which sounds kind of dumb, but it can be a safety feature too. If someone messes with your car and you tell them to move away, you know, it kind of stalls them. Let's try that. Move. Did you hear that? Move away from my car. Move away from my car. See, that's how it works. The car records your voice, not records, the car just says what you're saying, just in a different FBI type of voice, and you can see the lights are flashing too. So sentry mode is activated and it's watching for me snooping around here right now. So when I get closer, it detects that it's the owner, and then it will turn that off, of course. So those are 6 things I love about my Tesla, and I think you do understand why. You don't need to be someone that loves electric cars to understand. I mean, you know that I love any cars, and I love non-electric cars because of the passion for the sound and the smells and everything. But I do like electric cars as well for the list I just mentioned, and because it's so much fun and so practical. Hope you enjoyed this, and next video I'm talking about what I don't like about the Tesla. That'll be interesting too. So whether you like EVs or not, tune in and watch my next video. And after that, I promise I'll have non-Tesla content coming, and I have a lot of video coming and a lot of good videos. So hang in there. I want to say thank you for everyone watching and for everyone that always supports me. Thanks a lot and have a wonderful day.